Absheni, we're talking cars. Well, it's been a while. It's been a bit of a while, but I'm back with a bang, hopefully. This is the Hyundai i20 1.2 liter Motion. We've done one before. It looks exactly similar to this, but there are slight differences. So I'll get right into it. So from the front, you do get this beautifully styled bumper. It is quite aggressive. It is a bit in your face. You do get daytime running lights and fog lights. They look amazing. And then as you move over or across, you do get this. It's interesting. This part is nicely finished. It's a piano gloss black finish, but compared to the grill inset, which is a bit, it's matte. It's matte black. I'm not too sure if I like this one, but this detail over here definitely works for me. So this is slightly different to the 1 liter that we did that had a gloss finish on this end. But yeah, apart from that, everything else is identical. You get these horizontally styled headlights. They look amazing. And on the bumper itself, you do get two lines running through from this end all the way to the back. And this is your i20. Now, quick side profile overview. Dimensions wise, great. Looks really compact. It is a bit busy, but I've mentioned before, I'm quite a fan. I really like how this was well designed. So a number of design lines running through, one from this end all the way to the back. And then as we look on this end, there is something subtle as well here, all the way to the back. So this obviously is not standard. An optional extra, I think, or just aftermarket. I believe aftermarket, Team A line, quite familiar. Let's go through to the rear. Yeah, as for the rear section of the vehicle, of course, i20 on your tail lights. There's a bit of detail over there. I like that. And then yeah, gloss black inserts in and around the boot area as well. So I appreciate the fact that you get a nice long light bar. It looks really amazing. And I think, honestly speaking, I'm not too sure which one do I prefer, the front or the rear, but they just look as amazing for me. You do get PC sensors, as you can see over there. And yeah, a nice diffuser effect, finished in a piano black finish as well, gloss black. And there's a reversing camera over there, so that's nice. And then yeah, let's quickly open the boot area. You can press over there, pop it up, and this is what you get. So let's quickly sort this one out. Parcel shelf. Yeah, nice in place. So yeah, what are your thoughts on the boot area so far? I think it is quite decent. Very deep. There is a big loading lip, as you can see. Yeah, there is a space for a shopping bag or two. Is there a light? I'm not picking up any. Oh, there is. Right over there. And then yeah, quite usable space. Let's check underneath. Great, beautiful. A fully sized spare wheel, which is just amazing. I couldn't ask for anything more. And yeah, quite basic, straight to the point. This is what you get. Also notice this is a bench. There is no 60-40 split, so it opens as a bench. Let's quickly go through to the interior. And then you close it over there. Nice. Now for the interior overview, before we get right into it, this is your key. This is what it looks like. Decent, steady, looks really good. Yeah, interesting patterns that are used. I like how this cord joins into the dashboard itself, but this is hard plastics, hard to touch everywhere you touch. I'm a bit disappointed by the fact that even for the driver, they don't benefit from a nicely padded area, because this is where you normally rest your arm. But I'm not really complaining. It's only a 1.2 Motion. This is your control area for your windows, to lock and unlock the car, and your mirrors, of course. Decent enough space in here for cell phone, wallet, something else. And yeah, quite a gigantic space for your bottle on this side. Now stepping inside, you can see these have been blanked out because this is the entry-level model. I will repeat that for the last time. The seat itself, I don't think it is height adjustable, I don't think so. Or is it? Yeah, no, it's definitely not height adjustable. This is what you get. Materials, choice of materials, once again, looks really good. I do like the grayish stitching. I do like the black finish. So these clearly will stand the test of time. Not really easy to clean and stuff like that, but they feel really good. They feel really good, quite comfortable. Now let me quickly step in. And yeah, so this is your steering wheel. This is what I want to quickly do. Okay. One-handed approach, just a moment. Okay, now with that out of the way, this is what your infotainment center looks like. interestingly styled dials and so forth. Your rev counter is on the other side, digital speedometer in the middle, a multifunctional steering wheel which is just nicely designed. I think I like it. I love how I can put my hands on this end, to lock position. Everything is fine, so good quality materials, good clicky buttons and sounds. I'm really content with this. And for your infotainment center, yeah, this is what you get. I do think, yeah, it does say Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so this is great. This should be wired, I think. Yeah, I think this is wired. And then, yeah, a manually operated air conditioning system. Sounds not so great, but good click. Yeah, fairly. The click action is quite good. But I'm really being too picky. Eh? I'm being hard on this car. So far, you do get your USB slot over there, 12-volt power supply, USB Type C on the other side. One thing that I forgot to mention, your steering wheel is height. Well, yeah, it is adjustable to go up and down, but not in and outwards. So, but that's also fine. Also fine. Also notice that you do get electronically operated mirrors and lights. No, yeah, lights. And then I don't think, yeah, you get automatic wipers and stuff. You don't really get that, but that's just good enough. It's good enough for me. Pattern wise, I think this looks, they really knocked it out of the park. It looks amazing. It also feels really good in my hands. Hard plastics, yes, but design wise, it's like a floating yacht or something like that. It feels really good. Yeah, I'm impressed so far. Yeah, the sound system sounds really good, but I can't play it obviously for obvious reasons with YouTube. So yeah, you do get this interestingly styled air conditioning vents. I think this was started by Audi, and then yeah, Hyundai maybe got a bit of inspiration from there. Hard plastics for sure, but feels and looks really good. Well built, built to last. Glove box, it is quite decent in there. Yeah, the space is really deep. There is no light, so maybe opening it at night would be a challenge. And yeah, this is it. It's not also cool as well. That's what I was checking for. I'm really impressed. Space here for your cell phone. It is slightly padded, but not really rubberized. A 5-speed gear select lever, and adaptive cup holders. Space, which is quite deep. Your phone will stay in there, your keys, and so forth. Yeah, I'm really impressed so far. You do get your reading lights on the side, so you can press on and off over there. Sunglasses holder on that side. There's a mirror, nothing on this end. There is something on the other side, and this is it. Let's possibly do the rear now. Rear section as well. Well, I can't say I didn't really expect this. Hard plastics, it continues. It's the entire theme. Still hard on the side, so I won't really dwell on it. Decent enough space for a bottle and a speaker cutout. Now, leg room, knee room, it looks quite promising, eh? Looks really big, but we'll look into that in a moment. So yeah, this is what you get. A bench which doesn't open, and in this lower bench as well, you do get exposed isofix mounting points. Can you pick it up? Yes. So those darlings are coming with you. This is where you can open. Well, you pull this up to open your bench. No center armrest, which is a bit of a pity, but I'm not really complaining. And then yeah, third passenger benefits from a lap belt. Now, I think this is my driving position, and I've got more than plenty knee room. I mean, leg room. I'm really impressed. This is really good. Yeah, headroom wise, I'm also really sorted. And yeah, this is what you get. You do get a light on this end, and this is it. There is no, what do you call this, headrest for the center passenger, but that's also a bit of a reach. I like the design of this. I think it looks really good and adjustable to some degree. So leg room, headroom, I mean, more than plenty. I'm satisfied. All right, driving impressions. 1.2 liter motion, very light clutch, really easy to use. So I think this would definitely make a great first car, a great small run around in town, around the city and so forth. This has all the ingredients. You get a non-turbocharged 1.2 liter engine. It's naturally aspirated, of course. It offers you like 61 kilowatts of power and 115 newton meters of torque. So foot flat, yeah, gets up and gets going. Really fair, quite brisk, if I can put it like that. It reminds me of the Suzuki Swift, so they do share that similarity to a degree. And this car is quite comfortable, with the chunky tires and so forth. Perfect. One thing that I can always commend Hyundai for is the you know, the synchronization between the gearbox, the clutch, and the engine. I'll also include the engine. It's seamless, you know, very easy to change from one gear to the next. And just, I get the feeling I could easily daily this car to work and have no complaints whatsoever. So I think, yeah, for the target market, this is definitely the way to go. And the fuel economy is quite good, eh? We're averaging the owner average is 6.1. What more do you need? Over uneven patches on the road and bumps, very comfortable. You know, you could hardly, because the road is, you know, there are many potholes and humps and so forth. It absorbs all of them like ease. It's very hot, eh? So yeah, the road is quite rough, but the car is like sweet as a peach. So I am very impressed, and I think it drives possibly better than the higher spec one with the lower profile tires. Yeah, they are shaded. I think this definitely does the work. So foot flat, won't really blow your feet off, but yeah, suka-san. And this, man, it's such a joy to use. It's such a joy to use. You know, it's easy to upshift. Man. Feels really good, I won't lie. Steering wheel, very direct, eh? Precise, direct. There is a bit of a body roll, so it leans from one side to the next. But this is a city car. You know, I think, well done, Hyundai, well done. Very impressed with it. Brakes are also quite sharp, really good, really decent. Is there anything to not like about this car? I highly doubt. Okay, let's go straight. Like, this is the first time I'm driving this car, this 1.2, and I don't even stall or anything like that. It just feels 100%. I don't know if I could say the same about many other cars, but this just, man, this is really good. This is proper. And I can't really complain about the engine. I think it should be fit for purpose. What do I personally prefer between this and the 1 liter? I'd definitely go for the 1 liter because, you know, it's a lot more peppy. I enjoy speed and so forth. But hey, prices. I'll quickly touch on just warranty and services. So Hyundai offers you, well, I forgot what the service plan is, but the warranty I didn't forget. You get a 5-year warranty and an initial, 5-year warranty. No, it's like I forgot. I'll get back to that. I'll double check those figures later. Okay, it should be a total of 7 years. So 5 years plus an additional 2 years, and then 150,000 kilometers plus an additional 50 years on the drivetrain. Yes, that's that. So standard is 5 years and 150,000 Ks, and then the additional 2 years and 50,000. Yeah, there you go. Services, I don't know, but service intervals are probably every 15,000 kilometers. I reckon you get 3, you know, a 45,000 kilometer service plan. Yeah, maybe 3 years. That's what I reckon, but I'll double check all those figures. Anyway, back to driving. Gear 4, foot flat. Well, I'm not really doing anything. I might need to downshift to really get moving. But yeah, so who's the sort of, I think I already touched on the sort of buyer on this car, so I won't really go into that once again. So yeah, when you look at these cars, you see a plethora of these entry-level cars, city cars. Which would I pick? Hyundai, i20, Kia Rio, Ford Fiesta, Polo Vivo, Mazda 2, all those sort of cars. This one definitely is up there with the best, if it is not the best. Personally, it definitely would be on my short list for sure, without a doubt, especially this 1.2. I think it's just perfect, you know, perfect for everyday use. I'm not too sure what it's like on the highway, but how often do you even take your car there? You know, let's be honest, let's be practical about this. Hardly ever do you need to, you know, be on the highway. So if 80% of the time you're spending your time in the city, you know, this is more than good enough. Performance is just proper. I won't even speak about this because this is great. You don't need more than this. And the sound system, surprisingly really good. So yeah, I mean, I think I've covered what I need to cover with this car. Thank you for lending me your ear and your eyes. Yeah, please like, subscribe, you know how it goes. And I plan to see you on the next one. Sharp, sharp.